Welcome to today's Power Boost. Nice to be with you. So today I thought to share a few words on the awe of going beyond. The times we are living in is such that there's a lot of upheaval. A lot of things are going on in the world. And it is as if many are just driven by the need to control, the lust for power, the greed for things, the need to hold on, to own. Anger is or has become omnipresent. And then we all have our own individual challenges while being in this world, living our life, doing what we need to do. And at the individual level, I find because there's a lack of support for the self, a lack of holding a positive self-image, there's a certain negligence that happened over a long period of time where we just did not attend the self in an appropriate way, in a supportive way. And I find this has caused also a lot of trouble. The main trouble actually for our individual personal lives also, because if I don't give significant or quality time to be with the self, then if I don't learn to enjoy my own company, then my energy, my thoughts, my interests, they are all on the outer world, external. We are very extroverted and very disconnected with the self. And, you know, life is such, people are such, no one is really, you know, a good example of how or what to be, or helping us to come back to our own individual truth. And that's where I find spirituality has helped me personally a great deal. And of course, it is still happening, studying spiritual knowledge. And as things become more and more, you know, the fire in the world, the fire of anger, the fire of lust, the fire of attachment, these forces, jealousy, comparison, criticism, envy, hatred, these different forms of dislike or this intense indulgence in some physical pleasures, they are not healthy. And so we have become very much out of balance, even as a world family, and including the elements. But the good news is, this is the time for these things to play out. And that's a whole different topic about the significance, the importance, the understanding, accurate understanding of the meaning of time also. And like in every movie, there's the time, there's a golden time, there's a happy time, there's the time of darkness. From the day, from the light, it moves into the darkness. And after the darkness, that's why heroes exist, right? A hero does something that the average one does not. dare to do, dare to think, dare to believe, dare to see. And so the hero is a hero because hero has stepped beyond the ordinary, stepped beyond public opinions, stepped beyond his or her own limitations, and stepped into a totally new dimension. And when there's a hero, there is victory, there is success, there is light. And so there is also this law that after the darkness, the light, the day has to come again, and we're witnessing that every day, every 24 hours. So while there is a collective darkness apparently playing out, and it may even escalate more, but at the same time, there's another energy present, and along with the declining energy, there is an ascending energy. But the difference is the ascending energy is very subtle. It is not very visible with these physical eyes. And so to connect to the subtle energy, to the ascending energy, which is, how to say, held or provided, there's an invitation from the Supreme Being, invitation from a higher consciousness to step into a dimension where we are able to connect with what is true, with what is light, connect with what is authentic, connect with what makes things work. Now, what does all of that mean? So everyone in this world, each one of these 8+, I think, billion human beings has a right to peace, love, and happiness. But we don't have the right to demand it from outside, from others. At the spiritual level, each one of us has that right, and they think it is very important to connect at this point in time with our spiritual truth, with our spiritual identity, from where then I'm also able to very well and easily can connect with the divine, with the source of goodness, with the source of love, the source, the ocean of peace, the ocean of love, the one who is ever clean, ever true, ever authentic, and who knows us better than we know our own self. So this is not just a fairy tale or to make myself feel better. Yes, we will feel much better, but there is a significant understanding, a truth to all that is subtle. We identify ourselves with the body, but if we want to experience peace, we need to choose to experiment and connect with our sixth sense and connect to our spiritual identity that is of innate peace, love, happiness or joy, wisdom, strength. There is beauty, there is true power, there is true peace. and knowing that the energy, that there's a consciousness that is operating the body, and that I am this consciousness. The brain is very important, but I am not the brain. I am not this body. I am this amazing, incredible, conscious being of light. Actually, just a dot of light residing in the center of the forehead. And if I can accept that I am not just this physical body, going beyond my physical identity, beyond my social identity, and connect to this life-giving energy that I am, that conscious being with my innate goodness, innate peace, love, truth is innate. It was always there and it will always be there. And so what we need to do is, when we turn inward, to just dive through all these acquired artificial layers, beyond all the, this disturbing, unhappy, maybe sad, peaceless thoughts and feelings, to let go of that, go beyond that, or go deeper. You can use the word beyond or going deeper, and connect deep within my own consciousness, connect with this eternal truth that I am. And so I am choosing to go beyond anything that is physical. But I'm still in reality. That is reality. To be connected to the essence of who I am, and soul is reality, peace is reality. But we have lost the connection to it. And we have become weak, forgetful about who we truly are. Why is it important to, from time to time throughout the day, to just drop everything that's connected with this physical world? People, tasks, the different roles that I'm playing, the different responsibilities I'm carrying out in this world. Go beyond everything. Doesn't matter what is going on in the world, but I have a right to experience inner peace. They have the right to experience that love, that pure and true love of the spiritual parent, of God, the ocean of love. And that being, that source, helps to awaken that truth, that reality within my own self, which when I practice and keep using it, I can then start to share it with others in the world. And the peace, the love, true compassion, mercy, where I'm able to see the good, even though it is not expressed. But because I know all of us in every human body, there is this consciousness, there's a consciousness, there's a soul that deep within was pure, was peaceful, was loveful, is peaceful and loveful, and will be peaceful and loveful. But right now, according to the time, these qualities are not expressed souls are under some influence. They are driven by forces, the evil force of anger, for example. And so if I hold on to the deeper understanding, to this subtle ascending energy of truth, that I am a peaceful soul, you are a peaceful soul. And let me connect to what is good, and let me connect with what we have in common. As a conscious being of light, as Om Shanti, a peaceful soul, I have no gender. I am a soul, genderless. There's no color of the body, there is no culture, no religion. There's just our eternal truth. And what connects us is this eternal truth. We all are eternally peaceful beings. Yes, there are differences when we come into playing our parts, fulfilling our responsibilities here. But at a higher level, the level going beyond, there is that a likeness. And so if I choose to experiment with that, if I realize that I have a right to all these beautiful experiences, I need to let go of the temporary, of the obvious, of what I see with these physical eyes, what I can hear, what I can touch. And as I said, to connect to my sixth sense. And then I will be in awe. I will be in awe of my own truth. I'll be in awe of life. And I will be in awe in relationship to the world. Because I'm able to connect and be connected with what is eternally true, with beauty, with peace, with love. And it's this unconditional, pure love, spiritual love that connects all of us. And so when I go beyond, that's when I then experience peace. And one more aspect in order to go beyond all the limitations is also we need to understand that I don't have to be part of everything. Most of what is happening in the world, I cannot change it. It's not my job to change it. My job is to connect my own self to that inner power of peace, that inner power of love, so that I am able to connect to what is good in the self and others, and help others to connect to their inner power, so that they can see that light themselves. They get strong and can go on and keep doing what they need to do in their lives. And we have the right. Yes, we have to serve, and that's where the higher purpose of the inner peace comes in. I need to feel good. I need to be empowered in order to have true compassion, to inject, send light to the world, to others, to give them hope, to encourage them, to raise up to their own goodness. Yeah. And it's then up to the other person if they take it or not. It's not up to me. We have to be available and we have to extend our good, loving, caring, kind energies. But at the same time, and this is key, at the same time, I have to understand that I do not need to take the sorrow in the world into my own heart. And for that, I have to have self-respect, realize that I don't have to spoil my heart, but make sure to keep your heart happy and share good things with others. So if someone makes or insults you, speaks defamatory words, making unkind comments, or even worse things, remember who you are, that you don't have to take it personal, and have mercy for the other soul who is under such negative influence. We have to have mercy for the self when we are under negative influence, and we have to have mercy for others. And just go beyond and merge into the ocean of peace. Okay, so let us have a meditation of going beyond. Feel the support of the chair you're sitting on. Feel your body. Become aware of the breath. Be aware about your surroundings. And through this mindful practice, I ground myself in the present moment. But I want to go higher, deeper. I want to experiment, to go beyond my own physical limitations, beyond my weaknesses. I choose to leave behind all the situations, circumstances, problems in my own life and even in this world. Everything will continue. Life keeps moving, time keeps moving. But let me take a moment to go beyond, to connect to the ascending energy. For that, I look deeper within. There's the physical identity of the body. But I accept that there's more to me than just this physical appearance and this personality. I activate my sixth sense, where I am able to perceive, to connect with a much, much more subtle energy. I don't need my physical eyes. I do not need the body. I don't need to think about anything physical or be in a special place in order to experience inner peace. Using my sixth sense, I connect to my eternal truth. I focus at the point of stillness, just behind the eyes, there's this consciousness, the soul, a point of stillness. You can visualize a sparkling light like a tiny star. And within that star, there's an unlimited world, unlimited treasures. The stars of light and might. I am this beautiful, powerful light, the light of peace, the light of love, the light of joy, of truth, wisdom. I am a pure, peaceful soul, a living being. I was always me, and I will always be me. But I belong to the supreme light, the ocean of peace. I belong to that conscious being that is eternally there for me, bestowing peace and love on me. The Supreme Being is the Father of all of us souls, and we souls, we sparks of light, we are spiritual brothers. And I have the right, as this conscious being, I have the right to claim that peace, that joy, happiness from the source. As I am this spark of light, living conscious energy, so is God. But God is always perfect, always true, authentic, powerful, the bestower, the benefactor, who has unconditional, complete love for me, giving permission to myself to connect to this ultimate love. My own heart starts to open. I am willing to receive, to engage, to connect, to absorb this pure feeling of love, this subtle energy. That energy of love that heals, that makes me full and complete, empowers me. It is that love that gives me courage to be who I truly am and to meet life, to see others with that pure vision of love, connecting to their subtle, true energy to their consciousness, connecting to others, to their innate goodness, upholding the respect for others, upholding the dignity for others. This is a way of powerfully using this pure energy to create hope and give courage to my brothers and sisters. Om Shanti.